Hi everyone, I am back with another mini box tutorial. This is box number 2 for a set of 10 mini cards with envelopes. So to get started, you need a piece of cardstock, and I'm using Perfect Plum for this one. And you need to cut it to 7 1/8 by 10. So on your 7 1/8 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/4 and 5 7/8. Then you're going to turn it, and on your 10-inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/4, 4 3/8, 5 5/8. Oops, I did 5 7/8. Okay, we're going to go back here, and I'm just going to push that. So 5 5/8, and then 8 3/4. Okay, so that's it for our scoring, and as you can see, I made a mistake and scored right there. So my 5 7/8 score line, I'm actually just going to kind of push it out. I've done this before and it works pretty well. So I'm just going to do it on a flat surface. I'm just going to try to push that score mark out. I do not want to recut this. And since I'm going to put a mat on top of this, if that ends up being the top, you're not going to be able to see it anyway. So there you go. I pushed most of it out. Yay! Alright, so all of the spaces on this box are evenly distributed. So you've got 1 1/4 on all of your sides, and then your middle, and then you've got a 1 1/4 space in the center. So now we're going to do a little bit of cutting, and with this one we're actually going to, we're not going to cut anything off, we're just going to create some tabs. So all 4 corners that we have here are going to be tabs, and these middle squares are going to also be tabs. So you got to get your tabs in the right direction. So with this one here, we're going to cut up to the score mark, and then we're going to taper that edge there, and then we're going to taper this side here. So we've got 1 tab. We're going to do the same on this side. All the way up. Like that. And we're going to do this side. Holding my scissors wrong. Things getting in my way. Okay. So same thing. Just go straight up. And then just take that in. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this now with all of your tabs. And then our center squares, we're going to cut straight up. Just like this. So like that, and then we'll do the other side. Oops. On the outside of it here. And then we will taper this piece and do the same on the other side. like this. So there we have it. That's all the cutting that you're going to do. So you should have a piece that looks like this. Now we're going to put our mats on. And since both sides, this whole thing is pretty much evenly distributed, where I made my scoring mistake, I'm going to make that the bottom of my box. Just because, you know, why not? Because it was a boo-boo. Okay, so the top of the box is going to be your larger panel. And your mat and designer series paper is 4.5 by 3 and 4 3/8 by 2 7/8. There's the measurements for that one. We're going to go ahead and attach this. I did not do anything to design the top of the box at this point. Just showing you guys how to create the box. But you could punch out some cute little things, or, you know, die cut some stuff to decorate the top of the box. Okay, so then our sides, our longer sides, so here, actually not here, well, let me see. Yeah, this middle one and this one here. So the two closest to the top is where you're going to mat your longer sides, and those are 4.5 by 1 3/8 and 4 3/8 by 1 for your designer paper. We're going to go ahead and attach those. And then our short ends we will do. Get that there. This one here. Just like that. So then your short sides are going to measure 3 by 1 1/8, and your designer paper is going to be 2 7/8 by 1. So the little shorties are going to go right here on the sides. Just like that. So that's our matting. Now we're going to start assembling, and I'm just going to flip it over and go ahead and fold all those score lines up and give it a good crease. Get that one, our little tabs here. On all of those. Okay, now with your bottom, the plain part is going to be the bottom. I'm going to use my Tombow glue. I'm going to put glue on these two tabs here. And just line those up. Like so. Okay, so that creates part of your box here. Now you've got two tabs here that you need to glue. So we're going to put glue on these. these ones are going to go in like this. We're going to line that one up just like that. Fold our lid backwards. This is going to create the bottom of the box, but the lid is still attached, so it's a hinged box. And the same thing on this side, just line that up. Kind of just rubbing those tabs just to get that glue to stick. So then you're left with something that looks like this. Now you want to create the top of the box, so these last tabs here we're going to glue and fold in to create the top of the lid. So again, you just kind of fold in and line those up. And this side, same thing, just fold it in and line it up. So there we have the hinged box, but to make it easier to open, you're going to want to cut like a little thumb hole out of this. So in order to do that, I just used my, what did I use? I think I used a 1-inch punch, and then just kind of centered it. So you can actually center it with your ruler, which is normally what I do if I could find it. Where did I put it? Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know where it is. Alright, we're just going to use this one. Okay, so center point is going to be, this ruler is not helping me out here. Okay, right there, and then you can just take a pencil and kind of mark the center. Then you take your 1/2 inch or your 1-inch circle and you kind of center that, go halfway with your punch and just punch a little half circle there for a little thumb grip. Then you can take your, I've got some Always Thinking of You and Feel Better Soon set. I did show this in a video. These are the Regals colors. So you can place your little envelopes in there. You can place your cards in there. And then you've got this cute little box. And then, like I said, you can decorate the top of it. And all the sides are decorated. And then you've got your little thumb hold so you can open it. Really cute box. I love this box. So there you have it. There is box design number 2. And I will be back to show you guys a second bag option also. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!